Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gill with the FX Market Insight for, well, halfway through the 12th of March. All right, so coming into Tuesday, we're coming through the end of the UK session here, as you can see on the map. So the UK session is closing, and we've got this meaningful vote. So this is going to be very important, obviously, for sterling. It's as volatile as you like at the moment. I'll show you the chart in a second, but this is really, the vote starts at 7 p.m. UK time, whereas in the meeting, the vote is expected around 7:20. Now, just be careful trading this, that you don't get into a position before the release, and it could basically go anywhere on any result because we don't really know how the market perceives this. The general reason sterling's going up on when they don't vote it, it's because they're closer to a referendum and they think they will stay in the EU. So that's one for the to really confuse yourself. Now, also looking at the market conditions today, the US CPI numbers were 0.1% worse than expected. So that's euro's gone from being up to sort of pretty neutral, and if anything, it's starting to drift. So we might start to see the US dollar go into a mildly bearish outlook over the next 24 hours. That could actually be more due down to if the durable goods on Wednesday are weak in the North American session, then you know what, that could be the sign that the US dollar starts drifting lower, and we might start to see these other pairs go into a mildly bullish situation. So we have to wait and see at this stage. It's not great trading conditions at the moment. The Brexit is hot at the moment, and that US-China trade issue, don't forget, that is simmering in the back end, but because Brexit is dominating, you're not hearing much about it at the moment. And that will pop its head up as soon as this Brexit vote is out of the way. So coming into the major data releases for the next 24 hours, there's not a hell of a lot coming out. We've got as I said, we've got the Brexit vote in about 40 minutes, starting in about 45 minutes. Then you come into Wednesday's trading, it's all about the durable goods, US durable goods. And then we've got to wait for Thursday before we start to get into some Asian pairs like the Aussie and Kiwi and the Yuan. And that's when we'll have the industrial production numbers out. And then you've got Friday, we come into the Canadian manufacturing numbers, which is pretty good. So we've got a pretty orderly couple of days coming up. Nice, even breakdown of data. Unfortunately, sterling is causing a bit of a calamity across the board. And that's the one big issue at the moment. So if I just come back and just give you a look at the major charts. Now, I'm just on the laptop, so I've just got these charts in black, a bit different to my normal colours. You can see Aussie slowly drifting sideways with a little bit of an upward move. Kiwi still sort of pushing to the top side. It likes the weak US dollar. Check out sterling here, up about 300 points yesterday, down 200 today, back up. It's all over the place. And with those weaker US CPI numbers, just slightly weaker, Euro's popping its little head up there as well. Dollar yen is trading sideways, and dollar CAD is drifting lower. Now, I haven't got oil up there at the moment, but oil is continuing to rally, and that should support a lower dollar CAD, right? So there's a potential opportunity there. If anything, to me, the best trade out there is probably dollar Swiss at the moment. I don't have that chart up, so I won't be able to show you that, but just check out dollar Swiss. It is drifting lower with that dollar move. All right, that's it from me, guys. There's not a hell of a lot we can do at the moment until Brexit, these Brexit votes. Today, there's potentially another one on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. So just keep this in mind. It's and the major pairs here don't have any specific direction. These last three numbers, last week's non-farm payrolls, we've had US retail sales, now US CPI, all pretty benign or a little bit sort of flat to negative, and that's neutralising the major pairs at the moment. So US durable goods tomorrow, funnily enough, could be the main number that we're looking for to really decide where that US dollar goes. And that's probably worth waiting for at this stage. Don't forget, Brexit, sterling yen, make sure you flat those pairs going into these releases. It's going to be loose, all right? It could shoot up, shoot down, could be all over the place. Very thin liquidity, so it will be very volatile. All right, guys, that's it for me. We'll catch you tomorrow. Cheerio.